Hey guys, what's up? Good evening. What a day. Can you hear me or see me? We're live from the beautiful city of Charlotte in North Carolina. Hello. African shipping. Ash, how are you? Face Moon, Lynn, Jimmy, what's up, folks? Mr. Dan 854, Tommy Brown, My Sunshine Day. That's a very nice name. Samton Crone, Macmillan. Macmillan is always over here. Awesome. Welcome back, guys. Long time no see. Since last Tuesday. What a day. What you gotta love Elon, guys. What a freaking day. From Valdosta, Georgia. Ah, we're close. Mark, how are you? Unbelievable, guys. What we witnessed today was historic. It was history in front of us. What a day, and what a day it was. Fetty from Boston. What's up, man, from Houston? What's up, guys? Well, where do I begin? Should we talk about Tesla? Guys, who of you guys were here on Tuesday when I went live for you on Tuesday? Who? Raise your hand. Who was here on Tuesday? I went live for you on Tuesday, remember? And I think that the very first stock that I went over was actually Tessie. What did I say? Aisha, you were here. So you guys were asking last Tuesday about Tesla. What did I tell you guys? You have to be patient here because Elon is openly criticizing the Trump administration. If Elon happens to engage in a back and forth with President Trump, we more likely than not have lower prices coming up for Tesla. Unbelievable, guys. What we saw today was pretty much unbelievable. And obviously, I am not going to be talking about politics here. You guys know what happened. Unbelievable. Take a look at this. So Tesla went down today 14%. Unbelievable. So this is a stock, guys, and I will be breaking down Tesla from a technical standpoint in a few minutes. This is a stock that has a very important institutional participation. So you still have to be patient here. Yeah, we got bad news. Bad news for Elon. So ideally, Elon should have walked away from the government, but still, remain a friend of President Trump. So they are no longer, the bromance is done, is gone. It's gone. Wow, this was pretty much unbelievable, for real. I've been trading actively for almost 9 years. Today was a day that I will never forget. Yeah, we witnessed history, guys. Yeah. 10, 15 years out, we will be remembering this day. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. No, it was crazy, guys. I mean, you got all of Elon, guys. So, by the way, keep in mind, I told you guys earlier on today on Discord that tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. we have the jobs report of May coming out. I am not going to be talking about macro data here. It's useless, guys. We don't care about whatever the macro data bullshit states. We just care. We do care about the price action, about the reaction of the markets to whatever macro data is being released. But keep in mind that at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the jobs report of May is going to be coming out, and that is going to be a market mover. I warned you guys about that earlier on today. So that being said, we had a red day across the board. The Russell 2000 went down today 0.05%. The Nasdaq down 0.83%. The S&P down 0.53%. And the Dow Jones went down 100 points or 0.25%. If we take a look at the performance of the 11 sectors that trade inside the S&P 500, take a look at consumer discretionary, guys. This is the sector in which Tesi is trading in. So XLY went down today 2.52%. It's crazy. This is an ETF. This was insane. This was insane. By the way, I will show you something in a few minutes that is quite interesting, to say the least. The only sector that went up today was communication services, up 0.17%, but other than communication services, the other 10 sectors went down today. So arguably, we can make a case here that we saw a bit of profit taking ahead of the jobs report that comes out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. A bit of profit taking, nothing crazy, but so we had a red day across the board. When it comes to the SPY, and I am not going to be spending a lot of time going over the SPY, guys. Why is it? Because we have the jobs report coming out tomorrow. But the trend is up above all the moving averages, and the bulls slightly lost, slightly lose into the closing bell the 5-day moving average. This white line that you guys are seeing here. Look. That's it. That's the only kind of bearish thing that we can say here. They lost a 5 DMA into the closing bell. Nothing crazy. You guys know that I use the 5 DMA, the 5-day moving average, in order to determine who is in, or in order to try to figure out, I should say, who is in control of minor time frames. But by the way, guys, and for those who paid attention to the information that I posted today on Discord, what is this red line about? Take a look at this red line. What is this, guys? If you're keeping an eye on the information that I am posting on Discord, take a look. So the SPY couldn't get too far away in either direction relative to this line. This is the pivot. Yes, it is, Aisha. A magnet, guys, all day long. All day long. And take a look at how the SPY opens, guys. Today's session almost at $598. And I told you guys pre-market that our pivot was going to be $594.90. And it ended up acting like a magnet. You guys can see. All day long, guys. They just couldn't get too far away from the pivot. So I also warned you guys pre-market about this thing. What's the ticker symbol of Crcl? Of the new IPO? Does anyone know the ticker symbol of Crcl? What is it? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can see it here. And now AVGO is going down after hours. CRCL. So take a look at this, guys. CRCL. So this thing opened at 60. Thanks, guys. So this thing opened at $64. And it went up 51% throughout the trading session. But what did I tell you guys pre-market? Take a look. Let's go over our. Let me take a look, or let me show you guys my Discord chat on our server. Take a look at this. Take a look at the time of the day, guys. Oh, it was super active today, huh? So this morning at around 6:30 a.m., I told you, look. Take a look at the time, guys. 6:36 a.m. I pointed out two important things for today's training session. I warned you. The first thing that I warned you guys about was the jobs report that is coming out tomorrow. Then the second thing, today at around noon, we have a super hot IPO, initial public offering, taking place. That is potentially bad news for the retail darling stocks, such as Palantir and Crwv. Take a look at the time, guys. 6:36 a.m. So let's reconcile this information with what happened today. So what happened with Palantir, with the Messi of artificial intelligence? Palantir. Do you guys believe that we saw profit taken here? Was there profit taken here, guys? And let's take a look at Crwv, CRWV. I warned you guys about this pre-market. It was very obvious, guys. Yeah, this was a very hot IPO. And, yeah, money, I mean, we could expect money to come out from these retail darling stocks such as Crwv or Palantir. And that money could have been going into Crcl. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened, guys. Can you open a position prior to an IPO? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. I think that Robinhood allows you to do that. Samton. Yeah, it allows you to do that. Yep. You can do it. I mean, I don't like trading IPOs, guys, because we don't have a lot of technical reference when it comes to these kind of stocks. But I don't know. In the case of Crcl, Crcl, there you go. I would wait, guys, like 5 more days before I do something here. In the case of Crwv, guys, I've been actively trading the sticker, but I waited 5 days or so before I started to trade Crwv. Yeah. Sure. So circling back to the sorry, guys, circling back to the SPY. Nothing wrong with the chart, and yeah, I mean, as long as the bulls remain above the 5 DMA. $593.44. The bulls are in control, and why not? We could, I mean, we might be seeing all-time highs anytime soon, guys. I told you on Tuesday that the, let's say, in my opinion, most important level that I am keeping an eye on to the downside is at around 583. If $583 happens to be broken to the downside, then I think that maybe we could be about to see like a bit more of profit taken here in the case of the SPY. It's possible. Hey guys, let me mute my phone. It's a pain in the neck. Let me see. Come on. Hey, by the way, please drop a comment down below and let me know what stocks you want me to go over. Other than Tesla, of course, we're going to be addressing the elephant in the room, Tessie. This new battle between Elon Musk and Trump. Sure, but let me know what stocks you want me to go over. Yeah. Hey guys, by the way, so I told you guys last Tuesday that there's a situation. So listen up, guys. I've been working for Chris, or I've been working with Chris, my good friend Chris, and for almost 4 years. So many of you guys, because you guys know that obviously you can tell that my first language is Spanish, not English. And throughout these 4 years, many of you guys have been signing up for my Patreon. I have a Patreon. I've been running my own Patreon for something like 4 years. And most of you guys do not speak Spanish. So this is a situation even a bit uncomfortable for me, because when you guys sign up for my Patreon, all the information that is posted on my Patreon is written and spoken in Spanish. So whenever one of you guys sign up for my Patreon because you want to be in touch with me and stuff like that, I ended up reimbursing you guys the money because you cannot find any value, because all of the information is posted in Spanish. So many of you have told me to start a Patreon in English. And I mean, you have been telling me to do it for quite some time. And well, finally, I ended up doing it. And on the description box of this video, you guys have the link. And I think that I can share it with you guys. Let me see if I can do it here on YouTube. And I want to tell you guys quickly what this Patreon is going to be about. So let me see if I can post the link here. There you go. I think there you go. That's a link of the Patreon. If you don't want to sign up, that's fine, guys. I will still be active on, obviously, on Crwv's Discord. So what I really want to do with this second Patreon, let's just put it that way, is being able to be in touch with you on a constant basis. Many of you guys are sending me messages on Discord. And guys, I don't have enough time in order to answer all of your messages. It's been super tough for me. So I have 300 friends requests on Discord. So the idea with this Patreon, because many of you guys have been asking me about starting a Patreon in English, is going to be, as I just said, guys, like being able to be in touch with you guys on a constant basis. There is going to be a Discord that is going to be written in English, of course. I am going to be making group calls because this is another request that you guys have been asking me about. Like, hey, Alvaro, we would like to have a group call with you, I don't know, once a week, so we can ask you about moving averages and about technical analysis and about this and about that. And I don't have the time to do it. So I am going to be able to make maybe 1 or 2 group calls a week with groups of 10 up to 20 people. And on my Discord, and this is something that I was telling you guys last time that I got together in person with you, which happened here in Charlotte, I don't know, like 2 months ago or so. Let me show you. So on my Patreon, and this is my Discord in Spanish. Take a look. You guys can see it here. So this is my server. And obviously, all of the information that is posted here is written in Spanish. I am posting unusual options alerts on a daily basis. Every day, I get these alerts. I get emails every single morning. And pre-market, before every single session kicks off, I am sharing this information with the members of my Patreon in Spanish. But take a look. All of this information is posted in Spanish. So let me show you the Discord, my new Discord. Let's just put it that way in English. So take a look at this, guys. June 5th, and take a look at the time, 8:54 a.m. These were the unusual options alerts that were posted on my Patreon today. You guys can take a screenshot and take a look at all of these alerts. I just want to show you some of the alerts that were posted today, guys. For instance, Dollar Tree. Take a look. So yesterday, someone invested $950,000 on Dollar Tree calls expiring on July 18th. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened today with Dollar Tree. Let me show you. And again, guys, this information is posted pre-market, before the market opens, okay? And let's go see what happened with Dollar Tree today. Take a look at this, guys. So the trading session opened and Dollar Tree was a rocket ship. Take a look. It went up 7%. I warned the members of my Patreon in Spanish about this call option, this unusual call options alert of Dollar Tree. And take a look at the time, 8:54 a.m. I mean, this is the server in English. If I show you guys the server in Spanish, you can see 9:13 a.m. before the market opened. You guys can see here. I am also posting levels of interest relative to the SPY and the SPX. And let me show you another unusual option alert that was posted today. And for those who don't want to sign up for the Patreon, for the new Patreon, no problem. You guys can actually take advantage of this information and take a screenshot. Another unusual option alert that that was posted today, guys. Take a look at this. Someone yesterday invested $1.8 million on ARK Innovation ETF put options expiring on July 18th. Take a look at this alert, guys. And I would ask, what happened with ARK Innovation today, guys? Let's go see. And I will tell you what I think about this alert. Take a look at this. This thing collapsed. But why? You may ask. Why did ARK Innovation ETF collapse today? Why do you guys think this happened? So this thing went down today. From the market open until the lowest level that ARKK reached today. This thing went down today almost 4.50%. Why? So why do you guys believe that someone invested yesterday $1.8 million on put options of ARKK expiring on July 18th. What do you guys believe? Of course, Tesla. Yeah. They were expecting a back and forth between Elon and Trump. 100%. For sure. And these guys made a killing today into the closing bell probably. I guess that they close, in my opinion, I think that they closed these puts before the jobs report that comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think. Another alert, unusual call option alert that was posted on my Patreon in Spanish this morning pre-market. Take a look, Robinhood. Yesterday, and by the way, there's like a rumor that Robinhood might be included into the S&P 500 tomorrow, right? So take a look at this. Someone yesterday invested $1.8 million on call options of Robinhood, expiring on December 19th. Still good, of course. They are still good, 100%. And I will show you the alerts of Tuesday and Monday as well. But take a look at this alert, guys. Many members of my Patreon follow this alert today. Look, what happened with Hood today, guys? Look, let me pull up here the 1 day, 1 minute chart of Hood. So this is information, guys, that you can benefit from. Take a look. So the trading session opened, and from the market open until the highest level that Hood reached today, we are talking about a 4.46% push to the upside. Now let me show you more, because again, this is information that you can find a lot of value from. Take a look. So this was on Monday, right? Tuesday. This was Tuesday 6th. Well, take a look at this one, guys. So these are the alerts of Tuesday, and again, you guys can go ahead and take a screenshot if you want. Okay, because again, I am posting this information on my Patreon every single day. So take a look at this. Someone on Monday invested $2.2 million on Crwv call options expiring on August 15. This alert was posted on Tuesday at 9:21 a.m. What happened with Crwv? I mean, this is we don't even need to take a look at this, guys. CRWV. Take a look at Crwv. Let me pull up here the 5 day, 5 minute. So Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Take a look at these guys. I follow this alert myself, actually. Look. So Crwv on Tuesday alone went up 20%. 20%, guys. Let me see what other alert I can show you. And this is the kind of information, guys, that I don't have the time to share with you guys on my Discord channel on Chris Saint's server. Let me see. This was another alert that actually did work out super well. Take a look, Lulu. This was on Tuesday, guys. So on Monday, someone invested $950,000 on Lulu calls, that expire on June 26th with a strike price of $320. If we take a look at a chart of Lulu, let's take a look at what happened on Tuesday, guys. So it collapsed now after hours because Lulu just posted earnings. But on Tuesday, I had several members of my Patreon following this alert, and take a look. Lulu went up as soon as the trading session opened, almost 5%. Where do we find that information as far as much? I mean, you need to sign up for my Patreon if you want to have access to this information. So, for the most part, you can take a screenshot, guys, because I don't want to keep talking about this. This is the tier 1. You can take a screenshot, and you have the link on the description box of this live stream, and you also have I just shared with you guys the link of this new Patreon in English on the live chat as well. So this is the tier 1, and this is the tier 2. For those who want to join, for those who, doesn't want to join this Patreon, that's perfectly fine, because I will still be active on my Discord channel on Chris server. Okay, but many of you guys have been asking me about this, and well, I finally ended up doing it. So if you want to have like more access to me, now you have a Patreon in English. Okay, so just if you want to know more about this, you have the link. Take a look at it, and if you want to sign up, that's okay. If you don't want to sign up, that's okay as well. I will still be here. Okay, but I really do want to. I really want to make the group calls with you guys. I can make it. I think that I can do minimum one group call a week for an hour and 30 minutes, so we can, interact, and you guys can ask me whatever you want to ask me. And you will have also access to the unusual options alerts. And I will also be calling out the spy, obviously, on the new Patreon, okay? So, mission accomplished. You guys have been asking about this Patreon in English, so please stop signing up for my Patreon in Spanish. Don't do it anymore. It's a headache, guys, because I need to reimburse you guys the money and stuff like that. You don't understand anything. Stop signing up for my Patreon in Spanish, okay? Okay, so that's it. I am a man of my word. I told you, I'm going to try to figure something out. I mean, I told you like 3 years ago, I'm going to try to do something in English for you guys. It took me 3 years, but I did it. Okay, I am a man of my word. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's go over some stocks. Where do we begin? What about Tesla, guys? Let's go see what is going on with Tesla after hours. Let's see. $279. Okay, so as I just told you, don't do anything here, guys. You have to wait. Usually, and I have told you guys on multiple occasions, when bad news come out, guys, about a stock or a company that has an important institutional participation, you need to wait for at least 2 trading sessions. So, the institutions can rethink whatever they are going to be doing with that stock. And Tesla is an important member of the S&P 500. It has an important institutional participation. And I think, guys, that this back and forth and this fight between Elon and Trump is just beginning. So you have to wait. In my opinion, you have to wait here, guys. So take a look at the damage, at the technical damage that Tesla suffered today. Terrible, guys. So it is now below the 20, the 5-day moving average, the 100, the 200, and the 50-day moving average. This technical short is absolutely broken. And I have been telling you guys to not buying the dip, buying the dip, or buying rather strength after the dip. So you have to wait here, guys. So how low can Tesla go? This is anyone's guess. Anyone's guess, guys. So say that maybe, I don't know, maybe the bulls can recapture tomorrow the 50-day moving average. This in green. This green line that I am pointing out with my mouse. If the bulls recapture $291, that would be a display of strength. I would be curious about the bulls recapturing $291 and maybe being able to fill the next gap to the upside up to $304. But as of now, guys, the technical damage is brutal. We got very, very, very bad news because, again, guys, the ideal scenario for Musk was walking away from the government, but in good terms with Trump. That didn't happen. Now they are enemies. So let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs here, guys. And by the way, guys, one of the first things that I want to do once I can get on a group call with you guys is explaining you the differences between exponential moving averages, simple moving averages, and daily moving averages. This is a doubt that you guys are always asking me about. This is the first thing that I would like to explain you to the penny. Let's just put it that way. I have got together with some of you guys here in Charlotte in person, and once I have explained to any of you guys in person the way that moving averages the way that daily moving averages work, like, I mean, the feedback that I have obtained from you guys has been super positive, very, very positive. But this is something that is pending. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so let me take a look here at Anchor VWAPs. In the case of Tesi, let's go see, because looking at Anchor VWAPs, we might see some levels of interest to the downside. Let me see. So, wow, the technical damage is brutal here, guys. Take a look. So an Anchor VWAP that comes from the presidential election, by the way, back from November of last year, is signaling as of now $320. Forget about that. And what about this Anchor V? Wow, this is, I mean, it could happen. Why not? Take a look at this Anchor VWAP, guys. So this is an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from where? From the first trading session of 2023. Back in 2023, guys, believe it or not, Tesla went down to $100. So the average market participant that started a position on Tesla back in early 2023 has an average price as of now of $233. So despite the fact that Tesla, collapsed today, these market participants still have a very beautiful winning position on Tesla. So they might be defending price in case Tesla, I don't know, drops down to $233. I wouldn't rule out, guys, Tesla going down to $232. So in my opinion, if I wake up tomorrow and Tesla keeps falling off a cliff, which could happen, who knows, I would be keeping an eye on $230, guys. This is an important level, and that has already acted as support, as you guys can see over here. So I would be curious about maybe Tesla paying a visit or testing these buyers that have an average price of $232. They might be defending price down there. On the flip side, say that, I don't know, the markets love the jobs report, and I don't know, we can make a case that Tesla is quote-unquote oversold here. If Tesla happens to catch a relief rally tomorrow, which I don't necessarily think that is going to be the case, I would like to see the bulls showing strength, or a bit of a strength at least, and maybe bursting above $291. But we got very bad news here, guys. So ideally, we gotta wait for at least 2 trading sessions to see what happens here. And by the way, guys, the Robotaxi event is taking place next week, right? You guys told me on Tuesday that the Robotaxi event is taking place on the 12th. Can that be the case? Is it? So that's a positive catalyst, but I don't know. The markets might be looking beyond the Robotaxi event, because Elon can say Robotaxi all he wants, but on the 13th, okay, perfect. Thanks, SK. But if the necessary loss for those Robotaxis to be running all over the place is not going to be passed, bad news for Tesla on Austin on the 13th. Okay, there you go. Bad news for Tesla. Okay, Palantir, the Messi of artificial intelligence. We got bad news about Palantir today, guys, right? Apparently, there was some sort of bill that was going to be passed by Congress about Palantir spying on all of us. Can that be the case? And someone said today that Congress might not be approving that law through which Palantir was going to be spying on all of us. I think we got bad news. So Palantir broke to the downside the 5 DMA in white, this white line, the 5-day moving average. The 20-day moving average was also broken to the downside. So I would be curious about Palantir trying to find support over here, guys. We have a previous level of support that acted as such on 3 occasions back in late May. This is also a previous level of resistance back from early May. I would be curious about Palantir finding support around 120 or recapturing 120. If that were the case, the bulls could be gathering momentum in order to fill the next immediate gap, or next potential immediate gap, up to $123. previous level of resistance back from May 11th. And obviously, guys, and as I just told you, I don't know, any technical analysis that I can do here is subject to the market volatility that we might see in tomorrow once the jobs report comes out, right? Keep that in mind. It is an important report. Say that Palantir keeps going down. What about the 50 DMA, guys? It is upward sloping. The slope of a moving average is very important, guys. Take a look at this green line. This is the 50 DMA, 50-day moving average. It is signaling as of now $109. I would be a buyer of the dip on Palantir at 108. We have an important moving average. This moving average is upward sloping, and I would like to do a bit more of research about the news that I told you guys about. Let me see if I can see the news here, guys. I am a technical trader, guys. Listen up here. This is important. I am a technical trader. Only price action pays. But keep in mind that, and I have been telling you guys this, for a long time. News move stocks more than most people think. So let me see. Palantir stock falls. There you go. Here it is. So here's the news, guys. Palantir stock falls as GOP lawmakers push back on government surveillance deal. I mean, it sounds like bad news, but it doesn't affect the short, medium, Palantir story. So I would be a buyer of the dip at around $108 in normal market conditions, guys. I don't know if maybe the jobs report of tomorrow comes way below estimates and they decide to kill the tape because we have a recession coming and whatever. Well, I would reconsider this entry, right? But in normal market conditions, if we keep seeing profit taking here in the case of Palantir, I might be interested in buying the dip here at $108. Let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs, and this is a very, very important technical indicator that I use all of the time, guys. So Palantir Technologies, what do we get here, guys? Let's see. $100. So no, but hold on. Let me remove this, and I am going to draw another anchor VWAP from the last earnings report of Palantir. But hold. Oh, damn it. Okay. No. Hold. So let me remove this. So the last earnings report of Palantir came out on May 5th. Oh, look, guys. So if we take a look at an anchored volume weighted average price line in the case of Palantir that comes from Palantir's last earnings report, we get an average price of $122. That implies that the average market participant that started a position on Palantir when this company reported its last earnings report has an average price of $123. So as of now, guys, we can make a case here that the only kind of important potential level of overhead supply above the current price of Palantir is at around $123. If we reconcile this information with this 4-hour chart of Palantir, we can tell, or we can see, that the 20-day moving average in pink is signaling as of now $124. So this is a potential level from which Palantir could be pulling back in case of some sort of relief rally after today's drop. 123, 124. Say that Palantir recaptures both the 20-day moving average and the anchor VWAP that comes from the last earnings report. So in other words, say that Palantir consolidates above $124. That's bullish, guys, and that situation could be potentially attracting buyers into this technical short. And lastly, by the way, this is another resource, guys, that we are going to be sharing with you guys on the Patreon in English, guys. The market structure charts. I have been telling you guys about this tool that I am always using, guys, and that I am mixing with the technical charts. Take a look. This is a market structure chart. What do we want to see here, guys? Imbalances between the demand and the supply of a stock. What is the demand? Buyers. What is the supply? Sellers. So what you guys can see on top of this chart is the supply. Sorry, the demand. I'm tired, guys. I've been working all day long. So what you guys can see on top of this chart is the demand, buyers. And at the bottom, the supply. Take a look at the demand, represented by this blue shaded region that I am pointing out with my mouse. Take a look at this market structure of Palantir, guys. The demand is going, it is going up very aggressively. It's a vertical line, bro. And take a look at the supply, sellers. It is going down. According to this market structure chart, which is telling us that buyers are in control of Palantir in minor time frames, I would think that Palantir has a first shot at finding support at $120 and maybe being able to make another push higher up to the 20-day moving average at around $124. That 20 DMA is actually coinciding with the anchor VWAP that I just showed you guys. That comes from the last earnings report of Palantir. And with that market structure, I think that if we happen to see a test of this upward sloping 50 DMA, that is a potential spot from which Palantir could be bouncing back up. Oh, by the way, on the Patreon in English, I will be also posting a watch list, and that is the same watch list that I post on my Patreon in Spanish. And I am usually always, like, for every single trading session, I am posting entry prices for Palantir, Nvidia. You guys know the drill. What else? Crwv and stuff like that. That's another added value of the new Patreon in English. So 108, guys, would be a level of interest, but I would rather starting a position on Palantir being able to consolidate above $120. What other stock do we have here, guys? Let me know. Eli Lilly, AP. Oh, by the way, Apld. I'm glad you brought it up. Take a look at this, guys. This is a trade that I took on Monday. I ended up purchasing 200 shares of Applied Materials. Well, this thing got killed today. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Well, but take a look. And circling back to the unusual options alerts, guys. So on this was on, let me see, when was it? Let me pull up here the alerts again, guys. So take a look, guys. These are the unusual options alerts that I will be sharing with you guys. So on, this was Friday, we got an alert of, where is it at? No, I don't see it. Where is it at? I think that we had an alert of Apld. Can that be the case? This is Tuesday. This is Monday. Where is it at? Can I be mistaken about this? I thought we had an alert of Apld, but I don't remember exactly. Can this information be? Let me see. Let me pull up the alerts on the Discord in Spanish, guys, because I think we got an alert, and you might be interested in this information, guys. On this information, let me see. APP. This was on Tuesday, Monday. Oh, here it is. So I don't see it. Look, Apld below SQQQ. Take a look at this alert, guys. Let me show you. Let me see if I can see it in English. So Apld. So it isn't here. I don't know why. On Monday. So it isn't here. But take a look. So it is missing on the alerts on Discord in English. But take a look at my Discord channel in Spanish, guys. On Monday, I notified the members of my Patreon that last Friday, someone invested $500,000 on Apld call options expiring on July 18th. I actually followed this unusual options alert, and take a look at what happened on Monday, guys. So this thing, as soon as the trading session opened, this thing went ballistic. And that day, this stock went up almost 27%. This was another unusual option alert, guys, that I notified to the members of my Patreon. So it got annihilated today. Why do you guys think that Apld Applied Digital got killed today, guys? What do you believe? Which tool do you use for the unusual options alerts? No. I just got an email every single morning. I just get an email. That day, I get an email every single day at around 7:30 a.m. I have nothing to do with these alerts. Yeah. And I am notifying this information on Patreon. So, I think that this was another victim of Crcl. I think we also saw profit taken here because we had, this new phenomenon, Crcl. Go figure. But we got good news, guys. And I did a little bit of research on this company, and this is a real company, guys. I think they will end up buying the dip. Yeah, and we got good news between Apld and Crwv. This is a real company. I mean, I am not going to be talking about financials here, guys. I love financial analysis. And I am actually specialized at doing financial analysis. But take a look at this, guys. If you take a look at a stock such as Apld, look at this. And I know that you guys love Apld, right? But look at this, guys. This company isn't making any money as of now. Any profits as of now. Zero. Look, there's no P ratio. No forward P ratio. And if we take a look at Applied Digital, Apld, because we got good news. We have been getting, sorry guys, we have been getting good news about Apld. And we have been getting good news about Applied Digital, right? But there's a difference here, guys. Because if Apld goes down and Applied Digital goes down as well, after having gotten good news, Applied Digital, I think that, so they don't have a P ratio. Now, but in the case, so the difference here is that Apld doesn't make any, Apld is an absolute speculative company, guys. Let me see. These guys are not even making any revenue, I think. Let me see. No revenue. Take a look at this, guys. Crcl, which is a stock that you guys love. This company is not even making any revenue. Zero. This is a speculative company, guys. Big time. But big time. And in the case of Applied Digital, take a look. This is a real company. This company is making, take a look. Take a look at the revenue. $52 million. Let me take a look at the net income of Applied Digital. Net income. They're losing money. They haven't been able to make any profit as of now. Do they have free cash flow? Let me see. No, not yet. So at least this company is making a bit of revenue, right? So the way that the markets are going to evaluate good news on Apld and Crcl in order to buy the dip is going to be different, guys. Because this company still, Applied Digital still has to make a profit, right? That net income would have to turn positive eventually, right? But at least this company is making revenue. Take a look. And the revenue growth year over year is kind of very positive, 51%, 22%. So I think that this dip, since we got good news about Apld, might end up being bought up. You guys know that I use a lot the 5-day moving average, this white line that I am pointing out here with my mouse. I am going to draw a line here. Let me see. And there you go. So this would be a potential level of support here for Applied Digital, guys. $10.60. It is still falling after hours, I think. Let me see. It is still going down after hours. I would be curious about $10.60. The news that we got between Apld and Crwv were good news. So yeah, this could be a potential level of interest, guys. $10.60. It looks like a falling knife now. So I would have to confirm that this 5 DMA is actually acting as support, but it is a level of interest for a bounce. We got good news. The stock got killed today, maybe because of profit taking in order to buy Crcl. I would be curious about $10.55. I don't know if I have the market structure available of APLD. And I was telling you guys that on the new Patreon in English, you guys can ask me about any market structure that you want to take a look at, and I can share this information with you guys on Discord. This would be another added value of the no, I don't have the market structure of APLD available. So, and when it comes to Crwv webs, let me pull up here. I mean, yeah, this stock actually just made a new all-time highs. So, yeah, if this stock bounces back up, guys, we don't have a lot of buyers trapped above the current price of APLD that could be acting as potential levels of overhead supply. So, I would be curious about 1068. Yeah. Moderna, mRNA, guys. Okay. Stay away from this. Take a look at this. I remember that many members of my Patreon in Spanish were asking me about Moderna when this stock was at 141 bucks. What was my answer? It isn't a major downtrend. Stay away. Then they asked me about Moderna at $75. My answer, stay away. This is a major downtrend. Then they asked me once again at $55. My answer, stay away. This is a major downtrend. Then they asked me once again about Moderna at 42 bucks. Stay away. This is a major downtrend. Stay away from this garbage, guys. This is garbage. This is garbage. That's it. This is a major downtrend below all the moving averages. This technical short is absolutely broken. So I am not a trader of downtrends. I mean, there could be an exception to the rule here and there, but most of the trades that I start, guys, are on uptrends. Yeah. I don't trade downtrends. That would be a stock that I would be interested in trading, guys. Netflix. Yeah. So don't do anything here in Moderna. And I don't know if this company is going to go bankrupt, by the way. Yeah, this company is in trouble. Yeah, they are burning a lot of money. And I don't know if they might be running out of cash eventually. Stay away from this. Oh, yeah. I can take a look at it. Let me see. Let's go see Moderna here quickly. Let me see, guys. mRNA. Let's see. So they have $1.6 billion in cash. No debt, which is good. That's good. And they lost $971 million on their last earnings report, guys. Wow. Wow. I don't know. I actually believe, these guys should be diluting, guys. They should be issuing new shares in order to raise cash. Negative free cash flow, $1.15 billion. Wow. Be careful. Yeah. What do you think about the new IPO IVES? I don't know. I guess that it is going to be like trading the Qs, right? What are the holdings? What are the stocks that are going to be included in that IPO? Let me guess. Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir. What else? I would rather trade the Qs, guys. But yeah, it could be interesting, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Sure. Meta. Let's go over to Meta. By the way, that was another unusual options alert today, guys. Let me show you. Because they were buying Meta puts yesterday. Let me pull up here a 4-hour chart. And let me pull up here the unusual options alerts. So let me go to our Discord in English. Meta. Take a look. So yesterday, someone invested $1.1 million on Meta puts expiring on August 15th with a strike price of $660. This could be, this could have been a hedge. And what happened with Meta today, guys? Did this unusual put options alert worked out? Yes, it did. Look. So from open to close, Meta went down today 1.37% or $10. I had two guys on my Patreon following this alert. Yep. So they were buying Meta puts. Is Zucchini going to engage in a fight with Trump? We'll see about that. So other than the profit taking process that we saw today on Meta, this is a very good looking chart, guys, above all the moving averages, above the 50, the 200, the 20, the 100-day moving average, the 5 DMAs upward sloping. So this is a technical chart that is under the control of buyers as long as the buyers can sustain price above $671. Yeah, I would be a buyer of a test of Meta at $671. I would be buying the dip there, guys. Maybe. Yeah. And on top of that, this upward sloping 5 DMA is actually coinciding with a previous level of resistance back from June 2nd. Yeah, this is a very good looking chart, guys. Let me pull up here the market structure of Meta. And let's go see. And it looks good. Remember, on top of the chart, you can see the demand, buyers, and at the bottom the demand. Sorry, on top of the chart you can see the demand, and at the bottom the supply, sellers. Guys, I'm super tired. Huh? It's been a long day, and a very exciting one, by the way. Needless to say. So take a look. The demand is going up. The supply is also going up. Okay, remember the demand represented by this blue shaded region, and the supply down below, right? So the supply is above average. When I say average, I am talking about this dotted line that I am pointing out with my mouse. So the demand is up along with the supply. So the supply was rising, and that was kind of letting us know that we were about to see a bit of profit taking here. But the positive aspect here for the bulls is the fact that the demand is going up. So I think that in regular market conditions, Meta could be bouncing back up from this or off this upward sloping 5 DMA at $671. And when it comes to anchor VWAPs, we don't have any important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Meta. Let me see just in case. Meta platforms. No, nothing, guys. Take a look at this, guys. So an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from all-time highs in the case of Meta is signaling as of now $595. So that implies, for the most part, guys, that the average market participant that started a position on Meta when this stock got to its highest price ever at $738 back in mid-February of this year, has an average price of $593. So we didn't have a lot of buyers trapped above the current price of Meta. So that makes me believe that if the bulls can bounce off this upward sloping 5 DMA, that they could be off to the races, guys. Needless to say, if the reaction of the market is positive tomorrow to the jobs report that the bulls try to go up to all-time highs and stuff like that in the SPY, I mean, so that could be bullish for Meta. Sure. Apple. Let's go see Apple. And we are, hold on, guys. Let me see. We are 58 minutes in. There you go. It's been an entertaining life, I would say. At least for me. Apple. Not a good looking short, guys. It went down today 1% and it closed the trading session at $200. I got to get here into geopolitics. So Trump supposedly spoke with Xi today, right? Did you guys know about that? So they did speak. So Trump requested the Chinese in order to have a phone call with Xi. In my opinion, guys, Apple will not go up, in a substantial way until we get a deal with China, a trade deal with China. This company is severely exposed to these tariffs, fiasco, drama, whatever. So, knowing that, I would be careful with Apple, guys. And by the way, I am saying here that I don't think that a trade deal is not even close with the Chinese, right? And the the average market participant opinion coincides with me. The net aggregate opinion of the market is coinciding with me. Why? Well, because this chart is totally broken. Look, below all the moving averages. Below the 200, the 100, the 50-day moving average, and the 20-day moving average. And take a look at how recently, guys, this green line, which happens to be the 20-day moving average, has been acting like a very tough resistance for the bulls. So the bulls failed right at this 50 DMA back in May 28th. They failed right at it again yesterday and today as well. Take a look. And on top of that, now we have the 20-day moving average in pink coinciding with the 50 DMA. Here, look. $204. This stock is ultra guilty until proven innocent. Well below this level, $204. So I mean, I would be actually buying puts on Apple tomorrow, guys. This short is attracting sellers. And below, obviously, the 5 DMA, the 5-day moving average. The 5 DMA is signaling $201. This technical short, as we are seeing it now, is letting us know that the risk here is to the downside. Yeah, in my opinion. Let me take a look at the market structure of Apple. Let's go see. So maybe the supply and the demand is a light at the end of the tunnel. Or maybe it's a train coming into us. We'll see. So the demand is starting to go up, guys, which is positive. The level of the supply is also rising. Remember, demand or buyers on top of this chart and supply sellers at the bottom. So the demand is going up, which is good. The supply is also going up, which isn't good. And the level of the supply is higher relative to the level of the demand. But the demand is starting to rise again, which is positive. But, I mean, this stock is guilty until proven innocent. I would need to see Apple at least bursting above $204. And mind you, guys, once that happens, maybe we can take a short-term trade to the upside with Apple. But if that were to happen, Apple would still be guilty below the 200 and a downward sloping 100 DMA. Guilty. But on the other hand, we have Netflix. Oh, by the way, before going over Netflix, let me take a look at some anchor VWAPs here, because this is my favorite technical indicator created by Brian Shannon. Apld. There you go. Do you guys know Brian Shannon? All of you? If you don't, you should. He is the inventor of the AVWAP. And in my opinion, the best technical analyst out there. Way better than me. So you should sign up for his YouTube channel, guys. Okay. Take a look, guys. An AVWAP that comes from all-time highs is signaling $215. We have a lot of buyers trapped at $215. What do you guys believe these people will do whenever Apple goes higher, whenever that happens, and hits $215? What's his name? I can share a video of him over here, guys. Yeah. This guy is my main technical influence, Brian Shannon. Yeah. But let me share with you guys a video. Let me share. I can share this video with you guys. Let me see. Hold in there. I think that I can share the link with you. Can I? Let me see. Yeah, I'm live here. So hold on. Yeah. Hold. Paste. And oh no, this is the Matty, are you there? Can you please share with the guys the link of Shannon's channel? Let me type the name there, guys. Hold on. No, I cannot share the link here. I mean, so there you go. Can you please do it? Okay. My buddy Naka is going to share with you guys the link of Shannon's channel. So he's the one that invented the anchor VWAP. You should watch his videos. Yep. I know, but I did. I know that's a link of his YouTube channel. I just did, guys. Take a look. Yeah, that's a link of Shannon's YouTube channel. Go ahead and sign up. Subscribe to his channel. Not a problem, of course. Of course. Okay, take a look, guys. So, circling back to Apple, what do you guys believe these guys will do? The ones that have losing positions in Apple at $216 whenever Apple reaches or hits $216. Anytime, no, of course. We are here to help. 100%. Yeah. You guys can watch my videos, Chris Saints, Brian Shannon's. What do you believe these guys will do, guys? They will sell the hell out of Apple. Yeah. This is a potential level of overhead supply here, guys. So, not a good looking short, guys. Stay away from Apple. Preferably. Netflix. Yeah, let's go over Netflix. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you brought it up. Another unusual options alert, guys. Take a look. This alert was from Tuesday, I think. Let me go back to the new server in English, because I had one guy that followed this alert, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Take a look. So on Friday, can it be from Friday? Why Friday? This should be Monday, right? It's 30th, 23rd. Okay, let me pull up here my server in Spanish. I think that this week we got an alert, an unusual option alert of Netflix that you can put down on a sticky note, guys. There you go. So this is Monday, June 2nd. Look, Netflix. I notified this alert to the members of my Patreon on Monday, pre-market. So last Friday, someone invested $1 million on Netflix call options expiring on September 19th with a strike of $1,200. So let's go see what happened with this alert. So Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Take a look. So from Monday open until the highest level that Netflix reached today, this stock went up or has gone up 5%. 5%. Yeah. I had a guy on my Patreon that followed this alert. So this is a very good looking short, guys. Take a look. Above all the moving averages, above the 200, 150, 20-day, 5-day moving average. So this is a very good looking short, guys. So we can make a case that as long as the bulls can remain above $1,228, this technical short could be still attracting buyers into it. Yeah. This is a very good looking short. Yeah. We didn't have any buyer strap here, so we don't need to take a look at any anchor VWAPs. And I'm surprised that none of you has asked about NVIDIA. So the hype is going away, I guess. Let me take a look at the market structure of Netflix. And I'm surprised that none has asked about Sofi. Yeah. What do you think SPY can move to 609 tomorrow? No, I don't think that is going to be the case. No. There's a level of resistance, guy, that I was telling you about today. 603.20. That I thought, and I still think that might be a tough one for the bulls. Christine is asking about Sofi. Good. Netflix. The market structure isn't looking that good, so the demand is going down, and the supply is starting to rise, guys. So the market structure is kind of letting us know that we might see a bit more of profit taken here. So Netflix needs to hold. So, and again, this is a very good looking chart, no doubt about it. But Netflix needs to hold as support this 5 DMA, $1,226. Yeah. If that 5 DMA is broken to the downside, I wouldn't be surprised of seeing a test of the upward sloping 20-day moving average 20 DMA at $1,186. Yeah. Who says 603 like for sure? No, I haven't gone over Lilly, Aisha. I can do it now. Yeah. Very good looking short, guys. Maybe in the case of Netflix, maybe a retest of $1,228 could be giving rise to a bounce. Guys, never speak in absolute terms about the markets. This is a new mistake, a very common new is mistake. No, never speak in absolute terms. I gotta call out Eric then. Never. I never speak in absolute terms. When it comes to the markets, and this is a rule that I apply for life itself, guys, I always speak about potential outcomes. I never speak in absolute terms. You will never see me here saying, hey, mark my words because Netflix is headed tomorrow to $13. Never. Never do that, guys. If you say that, you can tell that you're a non-experienced trader. I am an active trader, guys. You guys can tell I am active all day long on Discord. I'm a full-time trader. And one of the very first important lessons that I learned in this business is to never think and speak in absolute terms. We talk about probabilities and not about specific outcomes. Put this down on a sticky note. This is very important, guys. This is very important, even from a mental standpoint. Super important. Potential is a key word in this business. Sure. Let me go over Lilly quickly because Aisha is asking about Lilly. I traded Lilly. I also have an unusual option alert here on Lilly, but I'm not going to tell you that. So, I day traded Lilly on Friday. I got calls above $746. So, this is not a good looking short, guys. So, Lilly, pretty much was flat today. Closed the trading session at $765. So why Lilly is not a good looking short? Well, because it is below the 200, the 100, and a downward sloping 50-day moving average. Not a good looking short. Take a look at the slope, guys. And again, this is very important, guys. The slope of a moving average, that 50-day moving average is downward sloping. It is putting downwards pressure over Lilly. So the 5-DMA is starting to rise, this white line. So this is positive. In major time frames, we have a technical short that doesn't look good at all. But in minor time frames, we can make a case that buyers have started to step in here. Okay? But remember, major time frames are more important than minor time frames. So, say that Lilly holds tomorrow this level, guys. The 5-DMA is signaling $754. And this is a stock that I was taking a look at today. If the bulls of Lilly can push price above the downward sloping 50-DMA, this would be a bullish development. So say that Lilly can consolidate above $780. That could be potentially opening the door for a test of the 100-day moving average at $806. If that were the case, Aisha, say that we start the position at $781, from $781 up to $807. This could represent a 3% profit trade. But this would be how many points? 30 points pretty much. This would be the trade that I would be taking on Lilly. Yeah, above the 50-DMA. I wouldn't touch it below the 50-DMA because now the 5-DMA is starting to rise, guys. So I need buyers to keep showing strength. Show me what you got, buyers. Show me what you got. Yeah, above 776, I would be interested. Yeah, I am about to go over Sofi. Let me take a look at the market structure of Sofi, of Lilly. Let's go see Eli Lilly and Company. And yeah, take a look. The demand is starting to rise, guys. We can make a case that the level of the supply is way higher relative to the level of the demand. But the demand is going up, guys. I like it. I'll take it. And we can actually reconcile this market structure short with this 4-hour short, in which we can see that the 5-DMA, the 5-day moving average, is upward sloping. It is rising. Lilly consolidates above $778 tomorrow, guys. I am buying calls. And by the way, be careful with the spread. If you're buying options on Lilly, you have to place a limit order, guys. Yeah. If you don't place a limit order, the spread is gonna kill you. Be careful with that as well. And this ideally should be a short-term trade, guys, because Lilly, I mean, there's a lot of technical damage here, guys, and we can confirm that there is still a lot of technical damage here, guys. If we take a look at anchor VWAPs, so an AVWAP, an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from all-time highs is signaling $814. Wow, these people are losing money big time. Big time. Big level of potential resistance for Lilly to the upside. I mean, a level of resistance is going to be to the upside. That was redundant. But you guys get the drill, right? And if we take a look at an anchor VWAP that comes from the first trading session of 2024, after that trading session, Lilly went on a tear. We get an average price of $800. This is a big level, guys, of potential overhead supply for Lilly, guys, between $800 and $813. So this would be ideally a short-term trade. And let's go over to Sofi, my BlowFi. Today I saw someone making a bearish case about Sofi, guys. Why was it? I read an article or something, and someone was making a bearish case on Sofi. Why was it? I don't remember, huh? I don't remember. By the way, I have been telling you guys over and over and over again to keep an eye on TLT whenever you are trading Sofi. Keep an eye on bonds. Sofi, for the most part, is inversely correlated relative to bond yields. TNX. This is a company that is lending money. So the most ideal scenario for Sofi is having lower interest rates, more credit. And I think that Sofi has been going up. It was going up to, wow, it got annihilated at noon, but it was going up substantially today. So let me see if I can show you here the difference, guys, real quick. Yeah, so TLT has been going up and Sofi. Yeah, because, I mean, before I trade Sofi, guys, I always take a look at yields. Always. So ideally, we want to see TLT or bonds going up before trading Sofi. So it went up. I mean, it went on a tear today. Got rejected at $14.30. Let me pull up here once again a 4-hour chart. So, I mean, we saw profit taking across the board into the closing bell. And it is at an interesting spot, guys, Sofi here. Why is it? Well, because if the bulls can remain, or if the bulls can sustain price above the 5-day moving average, we have a spider of moving averages here, guys. Take a look. We have the 20, the 100, the 100, and the 5 DMA. Pretty much coinciding between $13.56 and $13.40. So in regular market conditions, Sofi opens the session tomorrow above $13.60. I think that this situation could be attracting buyers as it did today for the most part. So maybe Sofi could be going up. So a no touch from a long standpoint below the 100 DMA, so below $13.50. And I will be curious about the bulls gathering momentum above $13.50. Now, it is in an interesting spot. Let me see if the market structure of Sofi says something interesting. Let's go see Sofi. And there it is. And we get, take a look, guys. Yeah. Remember, demand at the bottom of the chart, supply at the, demand on top, supply at the bottom. So demand buyer, supply seller. The demand is going up and the supply is going down. This stock is going to be on the very top of my watch list. Tomorrow, if the bulls can hold, again, can consolidate above $13.60. And let's take a look at some anchor VWAPs here, guys. So, Sofi, my BlowFi. What do we get? Sofi Technologies. I mean, above all the moving averages, guys. So we can make a case. Take a look, guys. This is an AV web that comes from all-time highs. It is signaling as of now $13. So Sofi consolidates about $13.50. And despite the fact that this stock is off the highs, so Sofi is, let me see. It is 26% of the highs. But we don't have a lot of important levels of potential overhead supply levels, again, above $13.60. Above $13.60, Sofi could be interesting, to say the least. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap it up. It's been a long stream, right? An hour and 20 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm super tired. I need to grab a beer, guys, and chill. And I will see you guys tomorrow on either Chris Saint's Discord, because, of course, I will still be active over there with you guys, or on the new Discord of our new patron in English, okay? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And let's see what happens with the jobs report tomorrow, okay? Who's your favorite football team? Soccer team, you mean? I mean, I live in Charlotte, so I am rooting for Charlotte FC. And I go to the games super often, by the way. Yeah, I am a super soccer fan. Oh, by the way, today the NBA Finals are kicking off. Who's going to win, guys? Who's going to win? The NBA, Oklahoma. Who are you rooting for? I think Oklahoma should be champion. Should be the champion this year, right? Is anyone here from Oklahoma or Arizona? Come on, guys. So you don't watch the NBA? OKC, yeah, I think Oklahoma is the favorite, right? Yeah. What a good team. But it's gonna be a close final, right? Yeah. I am thinking about getting Oklahoma Colts. How about that, huh? Expiring next week. That's a weekly. Yeah, I love the game. Hate the refs. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I might be grabbing some Oklahoma Colts later on today. Expiring next week. Yeah, I think they should be the champions. We'll see. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. See you. Take care. Bye-bye.